All right. With evaluation, sometimes you could simplify first. And it's your prerogative if you want to do that, but personally, I find it easier to always substitute the actual value in first and then simplify. So what I'm going to do is just every time I see an x, I'm going to substitute it for negative 4. Okay? So I'm going to rewrite the problem as negative 4 instead of the x plus 3 squared minus 5 times, because remember with algebra, if there's no symbol between a letter and a number, it implies multiplication, times that negative 4. So all I've done is I've substituted negative 4 in for both instances of x. Okay? Now I'm going to simplify this. I'm going to do this in a couple steps. So first of all, I'm going to take care of inside the parentheses here. Okay? Inside the parentheses, I have negative 4 plus 3 for a final value of, like, if you owe your friend $4 and then you get 3 to pay him off with, how much do you still owe him? $1. So it's still negative, but just by 1. And then it says minus, and now I'm going to take care of this part. What is 5? Because I'm going to keep the minus there. So what's 5 times negative 4? Negative 20. Okay? I know this confuses a lot of people, but if I minus a negative, that's the same as adding a positive. Does that make sense? If you owe me $100 and I subtract that $100 debt, you don't owe me anything anymore. Same as if I gave you $100. I took away your negative. Okay? Now we can square this. What's negative 1 squared? 1 plus 20 equals 21. And there's our final answer. In the interest of time, I'm going to skip B. I'm just going to plug in 5 for M. If I were to rewrite that, that's 3 times 5 minus 4 squared plus 2 times 5 squared minus 4. Are these two things the same? What's different about them? Yeah, when you do the exponent. On this one, the exponent applies to the entire value because it's outside the parentheses. On this one, since it's inside, you're going to do it before you evaluate the parentheses. So let's just take care of the parentheses first. I'm going to say that's the same as 3 times negative 1 squared plus 2 times 25 minus 4. Simplifying yet again, I'm going to have 3 times, what's negative 1 squared? Good, 1. Plus 2 times, what's 25 minus 4? 19, they all replied in a choral fashion. Wow, you guys are great. 3 times 1 is 3. Plus, I'm running out of room here. Plus 2 times 19. I think it's 38, Walsh. Yeah, good one. For a total of 41, yeah? Yeah, did I do something wrong? Yeah, that would help. I'll pull the classic teacher. I did it wrong on purpose since you guys weren't answering to see if you was paying attention. All right, thank you. 3 plus 2 times 21 is 42 for a total of 45. All right, you know those videos where like you watch the B movie and every time he says something it goes even faster? In that fashion, last one because we're almost out of time. Simplifying. Simplifying is actually easier than evaluating because you don't have to deal with the numbers. You just do the multiplication with the letters. I know that sounds harder, but it's not. Order of operations, easiest thing to do is take care of the parentheses. Okay? We got 3 times. What's that thing that you use when you're baking, but it's also the word you use for when you have a quantity squared? Starts with an F. FOIL, right? You have to go, oh my gosh, what is x minus 4 squared? That means x minus 4 times x minus 4. It means you go that one times that one, x squared. That one times that one, negative 4x. That one times that one, negative 4x. That one times that one, positive 16. Combine the middle ones, and this value is actually x squared minus 8x plus 16. And don't forget, plus 2x. Next, we're going to take care of the multiplication, and we just do this to each term. That's called the distributive property. 3x squared minus 24x plus 48 plus 2x. Lastly, we need to make sure all our like terms are combined. What's a variable, a letter that you see repeated to the same power repeated? The plain x, right? So total, I have 3x squared. How many x's do I have total? Minus 22 x's. And then plus 48, and that's our final answer. Now I'm going to tell you, if you felt like that was too fast and overwhelming, you're probably in the right. My apologies for not planning a late start better. But I will also say